Hello, Game for You Undertow here, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of StarDrive, which is the newest 4X strategy game. Yes, indeed. And it is a spiritual successor of Master Orion. Now, we're going to select our race here. We have the Cordrazine, which is slave-inducing mollusks who enslave owl people. We have the Draylocks, who mainly use espionage as their tactics. They are similar to the, I think it's Darlocks from Master Orion. We have the humans, yeah. Kulrothi, which is haiku writing space bears. Pretty neat indeed. We have the hive mind Opteris. We have the hippie loving Polyps, religious devoted Raleigh, and the Vulfar. Now, I've played a lot of these races before, so in this playthrough I'll be playing as a Vulfar, mostly because they don't get really far, because some of their traits really hinder them, such as Dumb, especially, because Dumb limits their, what was it? Yeah, research gain, which I will definitely customize this. Definitely customize them. So yes, I'm going to go for smart. Probably go for industrious. Probably get rid of haphazardous engineers. Physically, we can go for timid. That wouldn't be bad. Let me think. We have 4 points to spend. I do know I want meticulous. I love tax income rates. Mercantile, maybe. Have to think about this. Huge homeworld is always nice. I'm not getting prototype flagship. Spiritual, that would be really nice. I wouldn't really want to get... I was thinking of having honest as one of my negative traits, but I've had some terrible luck doing that. There's polluted homeworld. Efficient metabolism. Fertile. I have to really think about this. Actually, how about we go spiritual? Why not? Spiritual, and then we'll have... Thinking about this. Actually, how about we go a little bit crazy with this? Let's go honest, even though I said I had problems with it earlier. Increase to ship modular hit points. We could be alluring doesn't really help out that much in the long run. Efficient metabolism would be nice. I think I might go for that. Either that or fertile. Or mercantile. I don't know which one would help me out the most, because fertile will let me expand more. Efficient metabolism. So hard to choose. Well, it's going to be a while for us to get good trade going around. But that is alluring. 0.5 credits. That's not bad at all. You know what? Let's go with that. Alright, here goes our wolves. So far I've only played on normal, so that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to have all 7 opponents running. I'm going to make the galaxy size large. And we can only have a sandbox mode right as now. I wonder if the final version will have it. I mean, it only has 4 days ago. I assume it does. Anyway, let's begin. Alright, first thing off the bat, we want to select our technologies we want to research. So we'll be researching interstellar governance, which shall give us a 2.25 credits per colonist per turn. Very useful. Probably go for industrial foundations and then scientific foundations so we can get our research faster. How I play this game, I typically love to go into research as fast as possible. Let's get ourselves some scouts going. I'm going to customize this ship so it has warp engines instead of small engines. Now the big benefit from warp engines is that they don't turn as fast, but they warp in FTL faster to places. And as you see, our FTL speed is extremely high, so it can zip to planets faster. It just can't turn in those places or maneuver in those gravity wells as fast. So let's save this. Type 1 Warp Scout. And this is mainly why I want to play as a different race, so I can build more custom ships, as it were, and show you how that process works. We don't need that much food, so we're going to cut it down a bit to about 0.5 for now. 0.6, that'll do. We could probably bump up our research a little bit. How about we do that? I love to manually control excuse me, my production and my planets. I love to govern them myself. Now, this number right here near the food production that's how much is going to be produced in access, which means it'll go into our access storage right here where it says import, store, export, etc. So, yep, I'll be producing some scouts. And I'll also produce some grunts, military units. You go exploring. Oh, Tier 1 isn't colonizable. But yeah, I've been following the beta for a long time. Where are we exactly? Oh, we're in a corner. That could be beneficial yet hurtful at the same time. Let's hope it's the first one. Speed up the game a little bit. And also, before we do that, we probably want to train ourselves. Oh, we already started with one? Oh. Well, how about we train both of you? We could probably lower this by a tad. There we go. Select our scout. Go exploring. Oh, I love how the ships have their individual warp sounds now. It's awesome. Yeah, they used to didn't have to. They all used to be... Let's check that planet. The system, excuse me. That stinks. Hopefully... Ugh. It's a nasty planet. Well, this isn't good so far. We haven't come across any good planets yet. Yeah, so we'll be producing some grunts. Anything in there? No? This is irritating. Go exploring, my good sir. So yes, I'm scouting out the galaxy to find at least some good planets. I want one that can really sustain itself. gosh, it's not giving me anything amazing. We're good in that manner. Oh, hyperspace flux. That could be good for us. Just in the research aspect of things. Well, I have 21 turns for that. Once we get that big credit boost, we could probably... Anyway, big credit boost. That'll help us out a lot. So, the next tech up the tree, I believe... What was it called? I think it's rover bays. Yes, that'll help sustain a colony in production. Because once they start, your production really depends on how many population have. So if you say Vulfar had only about 2 population, it would be producing about 1.5 production a turn. So that's how much it affects it. So we got our interstellar governance. Let's go to Vulfar 2. Excuse me, 3. I might produce more grunts. Fortunately, they don't take up any upkeep as of now. Hyperspace flux is gone. I might... Lambda 1, I might colonize that. Let's see what other galaxies systems hold, then I might consider doing so. Unfortunately with Timid, my grunts are extremely weak, but I think we can deal with that. Now that is one heck of a planet. Go colonize that sucker. Looks like we found some remnant. I actually might want to try... Do they have a frigate? Yes, they do. They have a heavy drone. That'd be nice to take over. I can board that with my ground troops if I dare to do so. How about we start ourselves a fleet, shall we? I believe... Oh. Sorry, excuse me. Let's start ourselves a new fleet. We'll create a fleet full of Type 1 Vulcans. The only ship we have so far. We'll make about 11 or so. My strategy after I get the research boost is I'm going to research missiles and then I'm going to update these guys' design. So how many do we have so far? 12 new ships. Build now. Good. Fortunately, we're having good credit upkeep. I do want automatic automatic transportation. Let's continue on our merry way. So yeah, some planets are defended by remnant forces. Some better than others. Holy moly! That planet is nice. What do they have here? We can take them. Once we get missiles, we can take them. That planet, that population on that planet is ridiculous. I do want Lambda 1. I definitely know that. What else do we have? Rigram 1 might not be that bad. Oh, Rigram 4. Anomaly. Oh, we came across our first anomaly. Let's see what it is. It's a tomb. We want that. Considering, I think I chose religious. I'm not quite sure. I chose religious. So we're going to send one of our troops It's another anomaly? Yes! Beautiful, my friend. Now, this is another one of my strategies, which I think a lot of people employ. Where's my grunt? There it is. Alright. Is that they... Where's the planet with anomaly? We'll send them here. Now, they love to take advantage. Where's another anomaly? It's way up here. Whoa! That is a lot. A lot of remnant forces. But look at the population. That is awesome. The population on some of that planet. I mean, population's not the only good factor about planets, but... And before I send another one like crazy, which is the planet with the anomaly? I don't want to check what anomaly this planet has. It has a crash site, which could give us a heavy drone fighter. Frigate, excuse me, which could be quite useful. We'll send our other grunt over here. There we go. Yes. Fortunately, we're making a tremendous amount of money. We can lower our taxes. By lowering our taxes, we increase our research rate, and production doesn't take as fast on planets. So I can shoot out ships a little bit faster. So now I have a really awesome, steady income of science. Income of science. We can build ourselves a warehouse here. I don't know if I want an extra one production here, so I'll just keep it at that. Have I colonized my planet yet? Nope, but I'm pretty sure it's on the way. Another anomaly discovered. We'll be sending our troops soon. Or a group of troops. Now, since these guys are so weak, they're just going to be there to discover the anomaly. I don't think they're going to... Let's see. It's okay, brother. It just has abandoned mine. There's no use of discovering that one. I mean, abandoned mines are really nice and all, but if I land my troops there, there won't be any benefits. Hey, we found our first species. This is the Korothi, as I was talking about before. Very similar to the Burlothi from Master Orion 2. As you see, they talk in haikus. So let's discuss with them just to have a nice conversation. What can you tell me about your people? Steel and fang and fur and blood. This is what you should know of the mighty Korothi. None can stand before our might. A fleet to span the stars, to drive fear into the hearts of our enemies, to crush enemies. This is the purpose of life. In life. It looks like they're quite aggressive. Yeah, that's another thing I really like about this game, that every faction does employ a different strategy at times. Alright, how do you hold your sword with any thumbs? What? What are thumbs? Some Korothi hold a weapon in each paw and one in their jaws as well. Pray you never meet our berserkers on the field of battle. Okay, so let's look at them. Of course, they're up scientific straight. That's because they have a special trait which gives them a lot of technology from the beginning. Oh, they have an artifact too. Hit points their ship is raised. Yeah, so they are very aggressive. You can train more agents. Where do they? Oh, crap! I don't want to compete with them, especially with their aggressive nature. But it looks like it's going to be that way. This could not. This might not be pretty. I'm going to just construct some subspace lanes to Pluth, where my new colony is going to be. Subspace lanes are essentially your intergalactic highways, if you will. Unfortunately, though, they do take up maintenance and upkeep, excuse me. How many more turns do we have on that? 130. I don't think that'll be too bad. Let's see if we can... What was the... It was a bind. It would stink if they did get that one. I'm very nervous against these Kolrathi. Considering their nature, I'm very, very nervous. I don't like early game hassles. But it looks like we might not have any choice. We have to make sure we get... Kappa! Poor Vulfar, do you... Great. They already love me. Kappa 2, that would be amazing. How big is their fleet? Let's check. They already have some Razors, a prototype, which is their frigate as of now. Oh great, one of our agents was killed in accident. That's the bad thing about having Anomaly. Oh, it's another one of those places. But still, those are nice. I believe it gives you 2 solid production per turn, no matter how much population you have on the planet. Those guys can be a big threat to me. I'm very, very nervous. Also, I need to keep a watch on this guy, because he's more likely going to die if I don't keep a good eye on him. And who knows, he might not even make it. This guy I don't really have to worry about. How's my home world looking with production? Yeah, it's making construction ships. That's good. Alright, let's watch him. Try to drop him immediately as he gets close. He might not make it. He might not make it. Is he in range? No, he's toast. No, he didn't make it. Come on, colony ship, I need another planet. Oh look, our second race. The Quadrazine. They are slave-inducing mollusks. Well, mollusks that's... who... They haven't met another race, that's cool. Anyway, they are mollusks who enslave owls. Tell me about your people. Oh, Vulfar, you know, we're a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but really we're just beautiful, don't you think? And so day and night we labor to be more beautiful. Yes, they value beauty. They also enslave things. You guys are so cute and fuzzy. Wait, what? No, these are Owlwucks. We just are just our slaves. They are so hideous, not like me. I'm really beautiful, aren't I? Let's see your strategy. You are cunning industrialist. Uh-huh. For some reason, they don't have their population up to snuff. I don't know why. I don't know where the fleet is. I assume they're taking care of business otherwhere, because their military strength is higher than mine. Though, you don't have to always worry about military strength because it doesn't really count towards the effectiveness of their military. Upkeep's starting to catch up to me. Raise that a little bit. Oh, research bonus. Nice. Very nice indeed. What to do next? So many nice planets. And they're probably going to take them over here too. A colony ship's always almost all over there. Let's see if the rover bay will benefit us. If it doesn't, we can just scrap it. Yeah, it sort of does. Really didn't change anything. Yes, I would take your non-aggression pact because I really would like an ally. Woo-wee! Huh, how shocking. Lembad 1 wouldn't be bad. Now this system, that would just be awesome. Actually, I'm going to send you over there to scout it out again, just to make sure how much is in there. 60. If we can just make it for another 64 turns. We need that. We need that. Hope the space bears don't get it first. I'm sending you over there because we really want that planet. Fortunately, those planets aren't worth a poop. More anomalies. Non-interest. Last colonist on this planet was killed. Ah! Ah! Cool, Rothy. You're so terrible. Nice. Just, that's awesome. I love that. Alright. How much more? Okay. That's just awesome. You're almost there, buddy. Finally, we have ourselves our first colony. Wouldn't mind that. We'll just import everything.